Hey everyone, welcome to another 1 Minute Wednesday. Today we're going to be talking about meta-learning. So throughout high school, I would always read, well not always, here and there, I would read books about productivity because things were just piling up on me and I needed to know how to maximize my time more efficiently. And so as I was reading these books, I stumbled upon LIMITLESS by Jim Quick, and that book was all about meta-learning, and my mind was shocked when I learned about it. Wait, hold up. What's meta-learning exactly? Well, let's look it up. Meta-learning is learning about one's learning processes. And so in this definition that I'm using, it's learning how to learn faster. So you're learning about your own learning processes, like how I read, and then accelerating that to see if you can read faster using some technique that you learned. And when I learned about this, my brain was like, are you serious? You could have been learning more with less time? And I was like, I'm sorry, gosh, I didn't know. And since then, I've been obsessed with all this meta-learning stuff. You have memory hacks, time management, learning how to read faster, typing faster, listening and reading at 2 to 3 times speed. You have eating the right foods to fuel your brain. You have study tips. The list might as well go on forever. So now the real question is, why don't we learn this in school? I think schools are too concerned about core curriculums and standardized tests, etc., etc. They might be too concerned with what to learn, like reading, math, science, and not giving the tools to students to understand and use that material. So my solution, is we go in there and say, we need a course on meta-learning and learning how to learn faster. Study techniques, typing faster, all that stuff that I listed before. We need to have a class on how to learn. And boom, we have meta-learning in schools. My solution, there we go. That's how we do it. Because honestly, using these skills that I learned now that I've learned through reading online and reading books could have really helped me in high school. Let's take, for example, reading faster while still maintaining comprehension. If I had known that in freshman year I could have read faster and still maintain that comprehension, like still understood the text that I was reading, even though I was still going way past my speed before, I would have jumped on the opportunity to learn that skill, because that's incredible. I could have shaved off a bunch of time on assignments, especially reading English assignments, and also maybe scored better on the reading portion of the ACT. By the way, if you want to learn how to read faster, I do have a video on it over here. So meta-learning and learning how to learn faster really ties into the phrase work smarter and not harder. The final habit of the 7 habits of highly effective people is sharpen the saw. Abraham Lincoln once said, give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I'll spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. And this is essentially what you're doing with meta-learning, because you're inputting some time, you're investing some time beforehand to learn how to read faster. I keep going to this example, I love it. To learn how to read faster. And then further down the line, you'll get an advantage over other people who haven't learned that skill, and you'll be able to use the time that you shave off to do other things. So when you're learning about all these processes and techniques, then you're able to use that. You're upgrading your axe to a chainsaw, and then you can chop all the trees down that you like. Actually, no, that's not very environmentally friendly to me. Don't sue me, please. Please. So I've been trying to learn all these techniques to help me learn faster, and it's amazing. I love it. It's helping me organize my life, doing all these other things in college, and so very grateful for it. I'm grateful that you're here because we can all start learning how to learn faster journey together. But before that, click over here to get in the mindset of learning how to learn, because in all of the productivity books that I've read, there's always a section in the beginning about mindset, because if you really want to learn, you have to be in the mindset to learn. Wow, that's crazy, isn't it? I know. Insane. Wow. Click over here, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.